Well, who I am is I'm Bob Fish, CEO and co-founder of Big B Coffee, and we started in March of 1995 in East Lansing, Michigan, in an old Arby's building next to Crunchies. And we were interested in doing a business that was highly reproducible at that time, but also had a very strong passion for coffee. I'd lived about 12 years in Europe prior to going to college, and I sort of grew up on good coffee. And before the arrival of the new specialty coffee boom, I was pretty sure there wasn't any good coffee in this country. So when this boom came along, we sort of hopped on that ride. When we first opened, there were 35 coffee shops in the greater Lansing area. This is the beginning of our training center, and we're on the third floor of a typical office, sort of suburban office building. But just outside these doors, all the walls are gray and boring and so on and so forth. But immediately when you walk in here, it gets very colorful. And first, what we have on the walls as you walk in, these are all actual quotes from customers, positive quotes that come straight off of our website. And they're fun, they're interesting, and they are just, they represent our people. And we like to be reminded of all the things that people like us for at all times. But it's sort of a dynamic entrance, and so as you walk in, you walk through this maze of quotes, and then you come into what's actually a life-size cafe. And this is a fully operational cafe, but it does not serve the public. The purpose of this cafe is it is for training of our initial franchisee training. It's manager in training. It's training the trainer. But we also use this as a corporate office too. Okay, so essentially what we do in this particular center right here is we train for every purpose that we have in our company, and we have put an extraordinary amount of emphasis into training and operations. So we're a 100% franchise system, so the training is really the backbone of our organization. But what you see in this particular cafe, this training center, is our newer look. So for example, if you're somebody that's familiar with our East Lansing stores, those are about 12 years old, and they don't look anything like the cafes we're opening down south or in other parts of, let's say, southeastern Michigan and so on and so forth. The cafes look like this, in very vibrant colors and so on and so forth. But it's fully functional. We used to train people in stores, but it was so cumbersome because it was so busy that we bring them here, and this cafe turns into essentially a classroom environment. There's a whiteboard behind you there and a projector above you, and literal classrooms go on, but they get up from this class and they go right behind those counters right there, and they make drinks and so on and so forth. Behind that swing door is a full-blown back of a house, and if you're training, not only do you learn how to make espresso, but you learn how to fill a triple sink and use a mop sink and do office work and so on and so forth. So eventually you graduate out of this coffee college here, and we will invite this whole building, this is a suburban building here, as well as several buildings next to us over for free drinks, and there's a long line, it's a big rush, and our new people have to learn from that.